Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to take you guys through how to create a database in Microsoft Access. How to create a database in Microsoft Access. Many people do not know the uses of Microsoft Access. You might have Microsoft Access on your laptop or your machine, but you might not know what it is being used for. So basically, Microsoft Access is used in managing databases, or is used in managing data. So it's quite similar to Microsoft Excel, but it does way more bigger and stronger work than that of Microsoft Access. It can also manage more data than Microsoft Excel. So it can be used to create forms, reports, and tables. Quite, it has um, a lot of attributes. It has a lot of things that we are going to go through. So let's dive into the video. So first, we'll create a blank database here. I'm using Access 2016. So we'll create a blank database here. Then we'll have to give our database a name. So I'll call my database maybe restaurant restaurants restaurants database, let's say DB. Yeah, then here it is storing our database in the documents folder. So I want it to store on the desktop, so I'll change it. I want it to store on the desktop, so yes, then I'll tap on create. So here we have our interface here. When you look at this side, it has been labeled table 1. So in our database, we have tables in a database which are being linked together. So this is our first table. We have rows and columns, but in what do we call it? In Access, we don't call them rows and columns. We call them fields and records. So in Excel, we'll call this a column, but in Access we'll call it a field. And for this side, we'll call it a record instead of calling it a row. So if I want to enter any data into Access deals with data types. So when you tap on this side, you see a pop-up menu which is asking for which type of data do you want to insert into that field. So here I'm going to go for short text. So the field 1, I'll just type first name with no space. I will encourage you to not to bring any spaces within your field names. It will help you in the near future. So then the last name, yes, so something like this. So when you look here, we have ID basically numbers the rows and columns for us automatically. So maybe like column customer ID, student ID, or something like that. So it will number the columns for us, the records for us automatically. Yeah, so let's try to insert some names. I'll insert my name first, then I'll go to tab. Yeah, so next name, let's say Samuel Tavia. Next name Jimmy Cook. Yeah, so something like this. We try to insert data into our table. So right now I want to save my table. So I'll just right click here, then I'll go to save, then I'll give it a name. I'll say the customers table. So in some books we can go with TBL, which is table, TBL customer, but for me I like customer T. So save. Yeah, so this is how to basically create a table in Microsoft Access, and this is how to create a database in a whole. So we can create another table. Just go to create, go to table here. Yes, and another table has been created. So for this table we can try to put in the orders. So we have the customer table. We can also go for the orders in which the customers will be demanding. Yeah, so this is basically how we can go on and on, trying to create tables in our specific database. In the next video, I am going to take you guys through how to create a table with SQL, which is the structured query language, and we'll move on to next details of how to use Microsoft Access. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do also like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.